Hey guys, so today we are going into a full body strength. So you are going to need a resistance band for some nice glute activation. You will also need 2 sets of dumbbells, a heavier set and a slightly lighter set in case we need to switch it up. From here, we're gonna get started putting our resistance band on just above the knees. We are going to meet on the right end of our mat. We're gonna get into a squat, heading into lateral squat walk. So I need you to sit back into your heels. You're gonna step out to center. So make sure you're never bringing your feet in. You wanna have constant tension on this band. It's about 3 to 4 steps from side to side. So you're starting to light up the outer thighs into the top of the glutes. Sit back into those heels. The heavier the resistance band, the harder this is going to be. So keep that in mind. If you have a really light resistance band on, you might not feel much. That's a cue to grab a heavier one. From here, you got 10 seconds. In 5, you're gonna come back to center. In 3, 2, and 1, come center, lower all the way down. Just pulse those knees out. Pressing into the outer thighs, into the glutes. You have 10. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand on up. From here, option to keep your band on or take it off. I'm gonna keep mine on. We're gonna go into squat thrusters. So this is a full body exercise. Up to you. As far as weights, I am always going to encourage that you grab the heavier set unless your form is lacking. From here, you're gonna lift your weights up onto the shoulders, get into a squat position, slight turn out of the feet, slight turn out of the knees. Inhale, lower down. On your exhale, drive it up. It's explosive on the up. It's gonna get your heart rate up like crazy. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. It's about 4 reps in. We're gonna go to 10 reps. If you finish before or after me, that's okay. Bring your head through your arms. Arms lift straight up, not out. I have 2 more reps. 1 more rep. Last one. From here, we go into our sumo deadlift. So again, if you have a band on, it's gonna get a little bit more challenging. Turn out your feet, turn out your knees. Feet are wider than shoulder width. I will show you from a side angle. Send your hips back, hinging forward, lowering down. You're not gonna lower all the way to the ground here. You wanna make sure your chest is higher than your hips and that you are not rounding in the low back. Keep turning out the knees. This feels so much, you feel it so much in the glutes here if you're doing this correctly. So send your hips back, squeeze your sits bones together on the up. Inhale, lower, exhale up, give me 5 more reps. You're gonna come get into a slightly more narrow stance in 2 reps. And 1 rep. From here, you're going to give me a regular RDL. So you're hinging forward, stop just below the knees to a bent over row. Drive it up, finish the deadlift. Inhale, lower, row up and back. This starts to hit your upper body, specifically the back muscles into the lats. Squeeze the belly into the spine so you don't pull into the low back. This is rep 5, we're going for 10. Now, if you have the weights in your hands, they're a little bit on the lighter side, I'm gonna encourage you to switch out your weights, grab something heavier. Give me 1 more rep. It's gonna get sweaty since we're hitting the whole body here. From here, you're gonna take this resistance band off. We're gonna go into alternating reverse lunges plus a hammer curl. So, I'm gonna face sideways, slight hinge forward. Feet are tracking like train tracks, not like a tightrope. Step 1 leg back, kiss the knee to the floor, come on up for a hammer curl. Hinge forward, exhale up. If you'd like to add in some core, you're gonna add in a knee drive, down, up. switch, down, up. Okay, so that is 4. We're gonna do 20 reps, so 10 on each side. This is the halfway mark right here. Get that core nice and tight as you add in that knee drive. Two more reps, 1 on each side. Last one. Good, and come on down. From here, we're going into a single leg chest press and single leg glute bridge. Single arm chest press, single leg glute bridge. So you just need 1 dumbbell. If you need to switch out for something lighter, you can. You're gonna start with the dumbbell in your right hand. Make sure that your elbow isn't lined up with the shoulder. Bring it in at 45 degrees. Drive into the left heel. You're gonna tuck your hips under. You can cross your right ankle on top of the thigh if you want, or lift up or bend. Lift to the top of the glute bridge. Add in your chest press. Down and up. All right, so this is rep 5. We are going to do 10 reps on each side. Two more reps. Last one. And switch right away. Drive into the right heel. The dumbbell is in the left hand. Lift up, chest press, lower the arm, then the booty. Absolutely no arch in the low back. At your own pace. For me, this is rep 4. If you finish before me, you are just resting. Enjoy that rest. One more rep, and rest it. From here, ditch the weight. Just hug your knees into your chest and rock side to side for me. Last thing we're gonna do, and this is just gonna get the heart rate up again, and then we're gonna repeat this entire circuit, is we're gonna take it into some carries, some marches. You'll find out in just a sec. So grab 2 weights. First thing we're gonna do is take it into a carry. So I'm gonna go on one side of my mat. All I'm doing here is walking from one edge of the mat, backtrack to the other edge. So 3 to 4 steps in each direction to start. Pop the chest up. You're holding your weights. If this is lightweight, you will really not be feeling much. I need you to grab as heavy as possible. Think about this as a functional movement. Think about every time you pick up groceries. Every time you are squatting down to get your suitcase, picking up anything off the ground, holding something for a long period of time, you have to be able to carry. You have 10 seconds. In 5, you're gonna come center. In 3, 2, and 1, come center. You're either A, putting your weights down at your sides, B, hugging up to the chest, C, up on the shoulders, D, up in an overhead extension. I'm gonna hold in my extension here. It's the most advanced option. From here, we're gonna march. Lift one leg up, gracefully lower it down. So no slamming here. It is controlled. This goes right into the core. You have 20 seconds right here. If you are in this overhead press, you need to lower the arms down, go for it. If you wanna make this really extra, you can add in an overhead press. 10 seconds. In 5, hold your left leg up. In 3, 2, and 1. Hold the left leg up. Just hold it. Just hold it. Maybe you go for an overhead press. Woo! Maybe you come back down. Just hold it. And in 3, 2, 1, we switch. Right leg up. Gotta work on that balance. Option to lift up into an overhead press. Come back down, hold it. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, the fun part. We're gonna repeat all of this again for another round. So from here, I'm gonna have you get those weights up, come down into your squat, option to grab that resistance band if you'd like, squat down, thrusters, overhead press, 10 reps. Then we go into that sumo deadlift, followed by a regular deadlift. This is 7. And 10. Come into your sumo. So from here, get out super wide. Let's just lower down and drive it up. Option to ditch a dumbbell if you need to, hinging at the hips and drive. You can always do this with a kettlebell as well. I'll show you a side angle. Get a stretch in the hamstrings and drive it back up. Make sure you're not arching on the way up. Two more reps. And from here, regular RDL. Unlock those knees, feet come in hip distance apart, hinge forward, add in a row. Come on up, hinge forward, row. See how I'm almost folded in half. I'm not arching in my back, I'm not relaxing my belly, everything is nice and tight to control and prevent any lower back pain. This is 7. We go into our lunges after this. Give me one more rep. And come to one edge of your mat. 10 reps per side. So, lower down. Knee drive and a hammer curl. Down switch, knee drive, hammer curl. If you feel off balance and you want to focus on one leg at a time, you can. Or you can always alternate. You can switch it per set. This is halfway. Five more. You got this. Two more reps. Last one. Come on down. Single leg, glute bridge, single arm, chest press. Whew. Take a second here if you need. You're gonna get that weight into your right hand, elbows in at a 45-degree angle. We lift, drive into the left heel, chest press, back down and up. This is 7 for me. If you're behind or ahead of me, don't worry. Rest or catch up before we hit that next move. One more. And switch sides. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Press. Remember, your butt's the first thing to lift, the last thing to lower. So in between your glute bridge, you're in this hold as you give me a full chest press in an isometric hold. Two more reps. Hug your knees into your chest, last one. And hug those knees into your chest, rock side to side. Okay, we're gonna rock our way up, and we're gonna come back into that marching. So again, you have options here. Weights can be at your sides, can be lifted, hugged up to your chest, or all the way up into that overhead press. From here, let's begin. You're alternating. You're not slamming your legs down. This time, if you'd like to add on, strengthen that hip flexor, quad, you give me an extension. Think less of a kick and more of an extension. In 10 seconds, we're gonna hold, again, testing our balance. Testing my balance as well. In 5, in 4, lift the left leg up in 3, 2, and 1. Lift that left leg up, option to go for an extension. Stand up taller, draw your ribs in. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Hold it. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it. Okay. We're gonna go into a quick core burnout, and then you are done. So, from here, we will need weights. I'd like you to grab your lighter set though. And we're gonna go into weighted core exercises. So, move number 1, we're gonna take it into some pull-throughs and some renegade rows, maybe some climber taps. I'm getting pumped here. So, you're gonna come into a plank. If you need to modify, you drop down onto your knees. If you still need to modify, come into tabletop. Lift up into your plank. Take your right arm, row up and back. Take your left arm, row up and back. From here, hands come out. Take your right hand, grab the weight closer to the left hand. Take your left hand, grab the weight closer to the right. You've switched. 2 climber taps, and we repeat. Row, switch, row. From here, right hand grabs the left dumbbell. Left hand grabs the right dumbbell. Climber, climber, repeat. Row, row. We have 15 seconds here. Work at your own pace. If there's anything you need to take out, take it out. 10 seconds, that's it. Maybe one more full sequence. 5, 4, 3, finish whatever rep you're on, 2, and 1. Flip it over onto your back. We're gonna come into a hollow body hold plus a strict press. You're only gonna need 1 dumbbell for this. From here, let me just show you quickly what a hollow body hold looks like. We can all do it together, then we'll add the weight. You're going to lift up to the base of your shoulder blades, no higher. Lift your legs up as well. If you do Pilates, if you're familiar with the hundreds position, this is exactly it. Only now we're gonna send our arms behind us. Get a big extension here and bring your arms forward and back. Squeeze the belly into the spine. You have 5. In 4, keep your right arm lifted, your left arm out into a T in 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna lower and lift with that right arm with a weight. In another 5, we're gonna switch, then we'll grab our weights. In 3, 2, 1, left arm up, right arm out, lift and lower. If you still wanna continue with body weight, you can. In 5, we rest. In 4, 3, 2, and 1, take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, grab 1 dumbbell. Option to grab a heavier set if you need to, if you'd like to rather. We're gonna lift back up into that hold. Extend your left arm out into a T. 10 reps here. Press into that right arm up and down. This is 4. Squeeze your legs together. There should be no pain in your low back. If you feel it, lift your legs higher. You have 2 reps and 1. Whew, take an inhale. On your next exhale, lift back up again. 10 reps right here. Keep compressing that belly in as much as it wants to dome out. I know mine really does. 3 more reps. 9 and 10. Rest it. Let's extend our arms behind us. Point those toes in front of us. Give me a little arch in the back here, nice extension. Take a big inhale. Imagine you're being stretched apart like taffy. Reach, 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 and on your exhale, just completely melt into the mat. Slowly roll up, 1 vertebrae at a time till you make your way into your seated position. You guys are done. Amazing job.